Greetings, people of the world. Matthew back with you here in Overall Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Shovel Knight. So, last time we successfully defeated the third member of the Order of No Quarter, Plague Knight, over the Explodatorium. And then we got the opportunity to get some enhancements for our shovel. And now we have to deal with either another member of the Order of No Quarter, or we can take on the two new people that have shown up on the map and confront them in order to claim victory. So, let's start by taking on this first guy here. So here we find this big ugly mug of Baz. Ah, I can't believe this. Trouble friend, have you lost your way? Bought the best gear, the slickest armor, the strongest rope. Pardon? Are you in need of help? Those stuck-up Order of No Quarter clowns have no idea what they're missing. Hey, you look like a knight. Shovel Knight at your service, but I'm not in league. So I heard that if you beat a knight, you get to take their title, right? Please don't do something you'll regret. I don't want the great Baz Knight like the sound of that. They'll have no choice but to accept me now. Come on, let's do this. And so we shall. Impromptu battle against Mr. Baz, who likes to do that. Yeah, he has a whip and he's not afraid to use it. Plus, you cannot necessarily get this guy from overhead because when he's whipping the whip over his head, he cannot actually be damaged. But he can do that. Yeah, you take advantage of your opportunities to strike Baz when you can, because they do not come often. And, well, gotcha there. But yeah, I'm all over him, but I'm losing a lot of life trying to do so. Yeah, Baz is... yeah, as you can see, every hit you take against him, you lose one piece of your health. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Yeah, now he's gonna go into overdrive. Let's use my last Ichor. And let's switch things up a bit by using the Flare Wand. Yeah, and you can see, now he's always gonna get struck by thunder, and it'll always split it off into multiple directions. But if we can use the fire to my advantage, then we can hit him without much effort. However, he has good AI, so we can avoid them if he's on the ground. Like that. Oh. Ooh, that was a good move there. And got him. Whoa! Well, I've almost got him, but I don't want to get cocky here. It's down to one hit left. There we go. First try. Yeah, it usually takes me a few tries to beat Baz, but I got him. No way. Not even my best moves could faze you. Well fought. If you can accept defeat like a true knight, you'll always have your dignity. Only problem? Now they'll never let me into the order. Never, ever, ever. Yeah, I mean, you talk about sore losers. You can make him even more of a sore loser if you jump on him and make him cough up his treasure that he was holding. Yep. Yeah, for such a big brute, he certainly is a crybaby. Right, let's move on to our next challenger. This will be Rye. I think this is Rice? Rise here? North from Pridemoor, west at the fork. Oh bother, I must have passed it already. Well met, traveler. Oi, maybe you can help me. I think I got lost. I was trying to... Wait a second. You're the knight with the shovel. Isn't it obvious? Indeed, I am the knight with the shovel who has been menacing the village. Say what? I assure you, I have done no such. You're gonna use that shovel to bury innocent people. Your reign of terror ends here. Yeah, this guy has got the wrong idea. And he comes equipped with a pair of flying sickles. These definitely will not cool you down on a summer day, let me assure you. But I've got him jumping around in such a way that I can keep scoring on him. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty well right now against big, ugly Rice. Yeah, he keeps lunging right into my shots, and then, for his desperation move, he comes out with a fire shield. Thankfully, it can be dispersed. Stay with me, stay with me, stay with me. Almost got you. And now I do. And hey, he's like a cat, lands on his feet. Do your worst, villain, strike me down. I'm no villain, we're fighting a common enemy. We are. Why didn't you say so? I feel like a fool now. Well, if you give a man an opportunity to let him explain himself, maybe you wouldn't jump into conclusions, and you wouldn't want to beat his ass. Think nothing of it, friend. Knights are strongest when they work together. Yeah, Knight's code, first vow, always help a person in need. Knock him down, Shovel Knight. And so he departs, giving us some more treasure and another sheet of music. So, those are our two foes on the field, now successfully defeated. So, before we go to our next member of the Order of No Quarter, more music to give to our good friend the Bard. I'm sure he's happy, as he always is. Let's see here. Oh, you found fighting with all of our might. Yeah, you don't get to see the title for every song, but if you talk to the Bard and you look at the catalog of music that he currently possesses from all that you've given him, you'll see exactly all the titles of the songs that you've currently obtained for him. So, let's now move on to the next member of the Order of No Quarter. And as I mentioned previously, we're going to go in clockwise order, so, following Plague Knight, next is the Lost City, Lair of Mole Knights. Go to the start. Ready? And away we go at the Lost City, which has my favorite music in the entire game. This is the music that I really love the most from Shovel Knight because I just find it so awesome. Now, yeah, you want to be careful about these flaming guys. The only way you can hurt them is from the side. If you try and hit them from above, then you will take damage. And whoa, that's a lot of treasure flying up the side there. Yeah, and that is a bottomless pit for those of you who are wondering. So let's get on my fishing rod. Which, hey, not only does it fish, it can sometimes knock out blocks out of the way for you. Hey, it's one of the Tropple. And he gives us the Ichor of Fortune. Absorbs nearby treasure for 60 seconds, even through walls. Yeah, in fact, I'll go ahead once we get safely back on the other side, and we'll go ahead and demonstrate this. Easy, right? Yeah, that can go a long way, and if you wanted to, like, get some treasure that you lost when you died, that can be very helpful. So, away we go into the main part of the Lost City. Yeah, we got this guy with a horse head turning around. Watch out for the fire dropping from overhead. And that one's not gonna transform for me. Can run right through here to get some stuff. And then we can come over here. Careful about the bluebirds. I did say careful about the bluebirds, right? Take your own advice, Matt. You might learn something. Oh, look out! Now, I got him turned around, but I want to get him from behind. There we go. Now for the main gimmick of this place. This beetle that not only walks on the lava, but it can use his squishy green backside to bounce really high. Not always the most effective thing to use though, because it is something that, if not used correctly, the fire that's dropping from overhead will damage you and knock you possibly into lava, which is instant death. And bounce up. Oh, come on. Get those treasures. Yep, as you can see, my shovel is now still strong. everything is destroyed in one swipe. And when knock off the lock, get more treasure. Yeah, those piles of dirt, one-shot kills now. And away we go. Thank you there, Beetle. Alright, time for our first mini-boss. Yeah, this guy's blocking the way, and he's does a pretty good job of it. But you can outsmart him by doing stuff like that. Yeah, the thing with the fireballs, not so easy though. If you find a safe spot though, not so big a deal. But if you can get him when he's thrusting his retracting sword, then that's when you can really get the damage. And moving on to our first checkpoint. Yeah, this one, yeah, some piles of dirt here where you can get treasure, they can trick you by having little tiny red yellow moles come and possibly deal damage to you. They are not friendly moles, they will hurt you. I mean, after all, they do work for Mole Knight after all. Right, wait for fire to drop and continue. And watch out for the enemies that are jumping out of the lava. And more of these guys. Careful that he doesn't knock me back into the lava. Ugh, come on, take this. I want to get some damage on you. Oh boy. Yeah, let's get the bluebird out of the way just so that he's not giving us that hard time. In fact, I think I might want to pass on the remainder of this fight because, yeah, he got a lot of damage on me. Yeah, he yields by killing himself. Thanks. So now, before we go down there, there's another passage up here we can take. And as you can see, there's more of these enemies that we have to use to our advantage, much like the bubbles that we used back in the first stage of the game. They have to be used in a similar manner, in a similar fashion here. Follow the chain, get yourself to this side, get the treasure chest, which contains a sheet of music, and we'll move on. So now we gotta go back the way we came. Gotta be careful about this. It's not easy. Plus, you also have to keep in mind the timing of when these enemies show up. And be ready to hit them when they're at the apex of their jump. Now we can move on. Yeah, I'll take you with me. Alright, now we have a new challenge. When you strike these blocks, you may have seen me already destroy some of them. They explode the moment you strike them. So as you can see, they serve as a platform here. The moment I strike them, this platform will disappear, so I gotta be fast. And now we see that once again applied here. So this time it's a little more puzzle-like. We want to knock this one down in the middle. Get these guys out of the way. They're not giving me a hard time. Knock this one down. And just continue on. Now we have this green slime in play. Before we talk about it though, you saw it was bouncing me there. Before we do that, Chester's in the blue chest here. So this time he has for us something known as Dust Knuckles. We'll go ahead and apply these. Dash through dirt and foes alike. Propels with each punch. And it can actually be demonstrated over here. What you want to do is hold up the up button and also press the square button at the same time. You want to hold down the up button and mash the square button like this. Just keep doing that over and over and over and over. And that's how you get this treasure chest over here. And more good treasure for us. Yeah, it wasn't going to be a friendly landing no matter what happened there. Well... Yeah, I'm sure Anderson Cooper must be enjoying this stage. Too bad he's never going to see this video. Yeah, reality TV show fans will obviously remember that the first 2 seasons of ABC's The Mole were hosted by Anderson Cooper. Of course, now he's gone on to better things like hosting Anderson Cooper 360 on CNN. Is that still on TV? I have to ask, because... yeah, I have not had an opportunity to watch CNN in forever because my cable package does not have CNN on it. Alright, opportunity for fishing. So let's go ahead and fish. Hopefully it's the trouble with the health. It's not, but I'll take that. Alright, deal with you. Now, what's interesting about these blobs, yeah, you saw that fire slime jump into there, then turns into a regular slime once it jumps into these blobs. Yeah, so yeah, they have multiple uses. Like doing this, taking lava and cooling it off. It's only temporary though, so make sure you are fast when you have to use them. Now this is unique. You cannot simply knock that blob off and get it to go far enough in order to hit that next pool. What you need to do is put it on the platform, and then momentum does the rest. Just make sure that you get back on the platform before the green blob turns back to lava. Now here, you gotta knock a blob over into the next pool, and from there continue on. Now I don't know how to get that set of jewels though. That one's a little bit beyond my range of knowledge. There is, however, an opportunity to get another music sheet, so we'll go ahead and take advantage of it. Now we gotta hit this one going back. Alright. And knock you to turn you into green slime. The solidified green slime, no less. Alright. Now we got another situation with a fight with the knight. Hopefully I can get over him. Because I'm low on health, we're not even gonna dirty our hands with this guy. Ooh, but this is bad timing. Another mini-boss. I hope this is... Yeah, that was smart. That was very smart. At least I get to come back here. But yeah, that was just dumb. I should have pogoed that, and I did not. Lesson learned for next time. And you cannot put the blobs, by the way, up against the wall or else they'll just get destroyed. In case you were wondering, because I'm sure some of you probably were. So now we gotta go to this little thing again. Perfectly placed. Yeah, I cannot bounce up high enough in order to get over there, so that's why I have to wait for the platform to return to the other side to allow me to continue. Alright, moving on. And dig our way down. Not dirty our hands with you. Yeah, why am I not pogoing off these guys? That's what I should be doing. Ooh, that was actually bad. But we got it. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I could actually kill the guy. And then, I guess we have to, clear that out first. And then we'll hit this. There we go. Yeah, it's a shame you can't break that further down. Alright, onward. And yeah, we'll touch the checkpoint first, and then we'll double back and break this wall down. And another opportunity to use the dust knuckles. Go, 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 go. Got through there safely. More treasure. And go, 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 go. Alright, not worried about our current usage of the dust knuckles, at least not for right now. Alright, give us up a path first before we get moving. Yeah, because we now have another one of these beetles. So let's send him on his way. Now in this instance, we want to stay off of the bouncy back, just so that we can move on safely and not get thrown all over the place. Ooh, that could have actually been a bit dangerous. A bit dangerous? And we need to position ourselves so that we can use that to my advantage. Yeah, he sacrifices himself, but it's for a noble cause. And we get an opportunity to get some chicken. Let's do that again, because let's face it, that's so much fun. So, we have made it now to Mole Knight. In his shiny red suits of armor there. You're out of your depths, Spelunker. Are you lost? These ruins belong to the ages, Mole Knight. They're mine now, but more importantly, is that your digging implement? Ha ha ha! I'm astonished you made it 10 feet down with that rusty trinket. I will bury you. Yeah. Yeah, Mole Knight's not kidding, because, yeah, you saw that he's fat, but not only is he fat, but he's fast. He also does this little move when he comes down and sparks the ground like that. And he put himself in a bad way. Yeah, I'm taking advantage of that. Then he'll sometimes do this move. Then you cannot hurt him while he's being covered by lava, but he will. The lava that sprays from him still can't hurt you. That's an opportunity where you can use the Dust Knuckles to break yourself free of a predicament like that. Let's see if we can stay on him. Yeah, got him on the wrong side again. And Mole Knight goes down, and he's gonna have a whole bunch of his little yellow mole friends carrying him away. Medic! So, with Mole Knight gone, that's now 4 members of the Order of No Quarter defeated. Which means Shovel Knight can get another night's rest. See what I did there? Yes, I know. I was due for that one. Anyway, let's collect and get on out of here. So, another challenger now shows up. We're gonna leave him for next time though, because I want to go back to... Well, first of all, we're going back to the village. Because I want to get my hands on more gold, courtesy of our friend the Bard. Let's see. Oh, you found the Claws of Fate! So now, we have that one. Yeah, I want to come back here for another reason, because we have a lot of gold now. And I want to use it because there was an item we were not able to find in Plague Knight stage that we would have found if we were able to come across Chester. So, what we would have found over in Plague Knight stage was the Alchemy Coin. If you don't get an opportunity to get a special item or a relic, as it's known in this game, in a stage, you can always get it back here in the village by speaking with Chester. Alchemy Coin. Toss a coin for a chance at riches. If you're lucky, you can win big. Yeah, what it does is that you throw it at an enemy and it destroys them in one shot. Now there is something, because I do have some time, there is something I've not yet shown here in this game. If you come over here in the village, you can dig open that spot and find this lonely woman sitting by the candlelight. Mona. I suppose peaceful solitude is too much to ask for. Well, as long as I'm stranded here, shall we pass the time with a little game? I'll just need 100 gold first. Alright, I'll conjure up some things, and you can hit them towards the targets for points, okay? So yeah, you now have to toss these beakers with your shovel, and angle it in such a way that you can hit these targets, and depending on what you hit, you score points. The hardest ones to hit are the ones that are moving and the orange targets that are 10 points each. But if you can nail them, all the more power to you. But yeah, as you can see, it's not easy to hit these things. And you really have to have not only the timing, but also the direction in your favor. Want to get this beaker here? There we go! Now this is a tough game. Make no mistake about it, this is a challenging game here. You gotta choose your battles wisely, and on top of that, you also have to hope that everything is positioned right. So we scored 80. You got 80 points. Good job, I guess. Take this, and if you come back, if you get bored again. And she gives us a little treasure, so we get compensated a bit. So yeah, I wanted to show that off. Every time you reach a new milestone, Mona will expect you to improve upon it further. I guess I'm good for now. So we'll just move on. One thing else I should also point out, you remember back in the first episode we impressed this old guy with the cane by digging up the dirt here. Well, if you do it with your shovel in hands, where you can dig it all up in one shot, then you really get him excited. No way, that was unbelievable! The whole pile with one stroke! How is that even possible? You truly are a legend of digging, Shovel Knight. My hero, the Blue Burrower. Yeah, fan service. What can I say? Anyway, we want to make our way back to the armor outpost before we call it a day here. Because now that we have enough money to do so, let's go ahead and get our hands on the last enhancement to our shovel that we did not get, the charge handle. And there we go. And that leaves me enough for the armor enhancement that I was looking for, which is this one, the Dynamo Mail. Perform 2 consecutive shovel drops to unleash a powerful charge slash. So now, our hero Shovel Knight will go old school silver. So with all that taken care of, I think this is a good opportunity for us to conclude the episode here, because yeah, there's another new challenger out on the field that we have to deal with, plus one more member of the Knights of the Order of No Quarter that we have to deal with before we can move on to the next area of the game. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Shovel Knight. And when I join you again, we will take on this new adversary out in the field and take on the 5th member of the Order of No Quarter. So until next time everyone, this is Matthew with Novora Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.